What is up, guys? My name is Thomas Ghost 115, and today I'm going to be doing a top 12 worst maps in Black Ops 3 and World at War in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. In zombies is what I meant to say, not Black Ops 3. And the reason I'm doing top 12 worst maps is because I will later do top 12 best maps instead of doing top 24 best maps, because that's what I was originally going to do, but that's a bit of a long video. So anyways, let's get into the list.
Number 12.
Moon. The reason I don't really like this map is it's just kind of tedious to set up on, and if you down, you need to go down to the earth, and then it's speed cola, and then you need to go all the way back up to the moon, and then you get Jug, and then you go up and there's the astronaut and he just immediately kills you. And then there's just like tons of different like small things about Moon that are just tedious. The excavators that come every couple of rounds, and then if they're there, they just ruin the entire camping area. And it's just not a very nice map to try and get to high rounds on. But yeah, that's just my opinion.
Number 11.
Setsubo Noshima. So for obvious reasons, you guys all know everybody hates Setsubo. I think it's a pretty decent map. I mean, it's number 14 on my list. On my zombies list, 14 out of 24. So that's not the worst, but it's just not a great map. It has a very long setup time, which is extremely tedious if you're going to be, don't want to spend an hour trying to set up on zombies before you can actually just like play normally. And then, I don't know, it just takes a long time. You need to remember what pods you planted and where you planted them and what color of water you need to water them. And then you can't do any of the pods while you're trying to do the Masamune, because you need to go down to the bottom of the tunnel with the rainbow water every round. But then if there's a spider round in between there, then you're just losing that round. You need to hurry the fuck up before the spiders are gonna die off, because they die so quickly, right? And the round just ends. And then when you go down there in the beginning of the round, you water the plant, you come all the way back up, and there's like 20 zombies and 6 thrashers. There's like, what the hell is going on here? Oh man. That map is just frustrating. And it feels like a memory game to try and play it. And that's the biggest reason I don't like it. So, yeah. Number 14, or number 2, Setsubo Noshima.
Number 10.
Nuketown. Now, Nuketown isn't an objectively bad map. Objective reassessment. Here we go. Episode 2, coming soon. But Nuketown is just kind of like the map everybody forgets. It's kind of like the Dead Ops Arcade of Black Ops 2, just to not the same extent. The reason it's not very memorable is because it's already 3 different fucking multiplayer maps. Jesus Christ, yeah. As well as that, it's just not like very fun to play. There's no real good, I mean, there's behind the house, in the middle, and behind the other house. Those are the 3 spots you can be in the map. If you're not any of those spots, you're just gonna die. That's pretty much it. And then it's just like waiting for the things to spawn, like waiting for all the perks to spawn is just not a great time, because the last perk spawns around 23 or 24 if I recall correctly, and 24 is pretty late to be getting Juggernog. Like if you watch any no Jug gameplay that's not like a world record or anything, it's probably gonna be, they're probably going to die before like the 30s. So going to 24 without Jug every game, or having a possibility of going to 24, having to go to 24 without Jug every game is quite annoying. Like you kind of just pray that it's going to be like double tap or speed cola, or if you're playing co-op, just pray that it's quick revive.
Number 9.
Verux. So of course it has a lot of nostalgic value, and it's World at War, and I didn't even count them as objectively bad maps in my Is Revelations Gonna Be Bad video, because they're really just Treyarch finding out what zombies is, and you can't blame them for making maps that aren't what we know as zombies now, but I'm going to anyways. I just don't like Verux very much. It just feels like a very tight map, and there's obviously only the original 4 perks, which obviously wasn't a design choice. It was the first map to introduce perks, so that's pretty sweet. But it just feels like there's no real strategy to that map. Even on the Black Ops 1 version, there's really just like no way of getting to high rounds. You need to just get the Winter's Howl and just pray that the zombies don't stop being affected by the Unpack-a-Punch Winter's Howl. So yeah.
Number 8. Shinonuma.
I don't know why Shinonuma I never really liked Shinonuma very much. It seems very much like one of those maps that's just like you play. It's kind of like Transit for me. It's not like as bad as Transit. That's not what I'm trying to say. But it's kind of similar to Transit. You just play it every once in a while if you want to have like a different kind of zombies experience. Just because it's very different from the zombies we know today, and all the stuff I just said about Verrückt, about how it doesn't really count, but I'm gonna count it anyways. It's just annoying, and also you don't know where any of the perks are, so you're gonna spend all your points for like 10 rounds trying to find Juggernog, and it's gonna be fucking Doctor's Quarters every single time. It's just the way the map is. It's just not very fun. On World at War 2, it's like, oh, you can get to round 1,000. And then, like, I've tried to get to round 1,000, like, 5 times. I've gotten the Wonder Waff maybe twice. And every single time, I'm one hit by dogs. Just because dogs are so glitchy on that map. But, yeah. There you go. Shinonuma.
Number 7.
Nacht der Untoten. This is a very nostalgic map, and a lot of people really like this map. Just for being the first zombies map. But, I mean, anybody who's being honest with themselves don't think this is a good map to play when you want to play zombies. Just because it's just not what we know today as zombies. The same as all the other World at War maps, really, except for Der Riese. It's just not zombies in very many ways. And it's just boring. There's nothing to do on the map. You open up one door, and there's the box, and then you open up one more door, and there's like three wall weapons, and that's the entirety of the map. And there's just really no point in even playing that map, especially there's just no point except to just play it every once in a while to have fun, like Transit. But yeah, Nacht der Untoten.
Number 6.
The number cinco, or 5. Pentagon 5. 5 in quotation marks. The reason 5 is so far down the list, it's just, that map is frustrating. Especially if you're new to the map, or if you're new to zombies, and you don't really know the bosses. Every single time, you lose your weapon to the Pentagon Thief. Every goddamn time! And, oh man. It's just, the Wonder Weapon is just awful. It's just so awful. I was listening to Jimmy Zelensky the other day talking about how he was trying to remake a modern day version of Nacht der Untoten with 5. Oh man, you failed. Or maybe you didn't fail. Maybe not. I mean, Nacht der Untoten is just as frustrating because there's no perks. But I don't know, even with perks, 5 is just like, I hope I get the Winter's Howl and I can kill zombies for 3 more rounds than I can with the ray gun. Ooh. Please, never again, Trek. Never again.
Number 5. Town.
Now, Town isn't that bad of a map on its own, but it's just kind of part of this whole, pentagon of shit, if you will, with the 5 maps of Town, Farm, Transit, Bus Depot, and what's it called? The bus stop? No, what's it called? The turn map. I don't know. Maybe we'll just do never mind. I know what a shape with 4 corners is called. It's not a quadrigon. It is definitely a square. But that doesn't work as well. You can't say the square of shitty maps. It doesn't work like that. But anyways, Town. Numero, how many is that? 8? 8. Is not a very fun map to play. There's like, we can pack a punch straight away, but it's right in the lava. I was like, shit. And there's no real strategy on that map. The lava just gets you down every single time. And yeah, it's the same as most of the other maps on this bottom half of the list. There's just nothing to do. It's just so boring. And then you just die on like round 25 because there's nothing to do on that map. But yeah.
Number 3, Shangri-La.
So I know Nixaro is at his keyboard right now telling me why Shangri-La is the best map ever and why we need it remade in Black Ops 3. That's not my point. Objectively, Shangri-La is just not a great map. It has very tight corners, basically no training spots. I mean, if you play the map enough and you get good at it, you can get to high rounds, but that's not really my point. It's more just like the random perks just make it very tedious because you need to like memorize where all the perks are every single time. Except for Mule Kick and Quick Arrive. I don't know if that Zombie Showdown question has been used yet, so please don't sue me, Xaro. The BB gun is kind of cool. I don't know. I never really liked it. I know a couple of people really want the BB gun to make a return in Black Ops 3, but I don't know. I don't really like it very much. It's kind of, but yeah, BB gun. What else about this map? Did it introduce any perks?
No.
Did it introduce any great new features? I mean, it has like the water sprouty thingy. Oh, I just realized I shouldn't have made fun of Nick because I'm gonna be using his gameplay in all these videos. Okay. Ooh, the gameplay right now is probably gonna be from that one game when we got to 29 on Shangri-La. That's kind of cool. I'm in this video that you're watching right now, boys. Boys, yeah, boys. What am I doing right now? What am I doing with my life? Okay, Shangri-La number 9. There you go. I can count. Well, I listed my list from 1 to 24, so I need to count it down from number 12. Okay, that's just. I could have just recorded these in the opposite order and done from 1 to 12 and then 13 to 24. That would probably be easier for me to remember, but I don't plan ahead. Okay. Anyways, Shangri-La, objectively number 21 in all the zombies maps.
Number 3.
Farm is just it's such a map. Now that I'm thinking about it, Shangri-La can probably go higher than Town. Or 5. Whatever. Anyways, Farm. It's just, there's... You can't get to high rounds. There's just no... there's just no... nothing to do in it. That's basically my one complaint with all these maps. Is just there's not enough to do, and it just gets super boring after round 20 because you get the ray gun and you get like the hammer or whatever the fuck you're using on farm, and then you get your the 04 perks, and then you train around the truck. I guess you train like by the entrance on transit, like by the entrance door where you run up to the farm. I don't know. Farm.
Number 2. Transit.
Might surprise you that Transit isn't in last place, but trust me, I have something very special for you kids for last place.
Stick around.
Transit. What is bad about Transit? Oh, so much that's bad about Transit. There's the denizens. That's the number 1 everybody goes to. Transit kind of has the opposite of everything I've been complaining about with all the other maps. Maybe I'll have to do 4 videos. Damn. Yeah, this one is getting a bit long. I don't know. Anyways, Transit. Denizens. It's kind of the opposite of all the previous maps I've been talking about, because this one just has way too much shit to do. You need to run through the fucking denizens to get all the perks for the jet gun, and then, you need to bring them. Do you need to build the jet gun one by one? Can you not pick up more? I can't honestly remember right now, but if it's like I'm remembering it, I hate Transit even more just this moment. The bus is super unreliable. If you accidentally don't close the doors after you, it's just gonna take like half an hour to go around the the bus route. You motherfuckers. And then I don't know. It's just not very fun. And then there's the teleporters that take you to a random place every time. No reliability in that shit. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Transit. It's just not. Oh, I almost forgot. Fuck. Why the fuck do you need to place a turbine down by power and then run all the way to town and then go down there, build Pack-a-Punch, and then as soon as you fucking leave Pack-a-Punch, it's gonna close again? What if you get a fucking better weapon? What then, Treyarch? Huh? Jesus Christ. Then you need to go back and place another turbine. And yeah, that might be the worst idea that's ever That might be a good video, actually. What was the worst idea that Treyarch ever put into zombies? That might be it. I already spoiled the video for you. Not gonna do it now. Anyways, one more thing. What was that? Tombstone. Why is Tombstone on Transit? In what world are you gonna be able to grab your Tombstone on Transit? Like, oh my god, are you joking? Unless you spawn in the same area. I mean, there's no way you're ever gonna get all the perks using the Tombstone glitch. And even if you do get all the perks using the Tombstone glitch, I mean, even if you do, what am I talking about? That'd be fucking astonishing. It's probably a video on that people are gonna link me on YouTube right now. I don't care. Don't link me. But that would be amazing if somebody could get all the perks using the Tombstone glitch on Transit. Oh my god. But yeah. Please remaster it, Treyarch. For us. For the children. In the house. Number 1. The worst map in all of zombies, in my personal objective opinion. Please, no, personal subjective opinion. That works better. If I say objective, people are gonna get mad. Anyways, people are probably gonna disagree with me. Don't comment. I don't care. Do comment. I get viewer interaction from it. Okay, thank you. Comment now below telling me why I'm wrong. Anyways, Bus Depot. This map has everything wrong with zombies. There's lava. There's no denizens. Fuck. Not every. There's like everything minus one thing wrong with zombies that's in this map. There's no perks. After they invented perks, you know, there's no point in not having any perks. But they have no perks. They have lava. Why do they have lava? They have fog. They have that one little area that you're gonna go and camp to. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that about? Like, who's gonna camp? I mean, you can camp there. Like, noobs are gonna camp there. But like, any rational person who's played zombies for more than one game, damn, stay away from that area. There's the one box location. It gives you the shitty weapons from the box. You can get the ray gun and try and kill the zombies, I guess. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it. There's just like no point in doing any of it. I think I just, yeah, I haven't had a single Black Ops 2 DLC map or a Black Ops. Oh yeah, I had Zetsubo. Never mind. There is a Black Ops 3 map, but I haven't had a single Black Ops 2 DLC map on this. But yeah. Anyways, it's just not a good map. There's just no reason to play that map other than if you just need gameplay of that map for a YouTube video. That's the only reason you're gonna need to play that map. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. This has been the top 12 worst maps in all of zombies. I've been Ghost MW2 Awesome. Fuck. I've been Ghost115. And peace out.